Where Colin was right.
Said this last couple of years, Josh Allen is the best quarterback in the NFL, not Patrick Mahomes. Josh is a more transformational physical specimen. 4 total touchdowns, 140 passer rating, and he doesn't have a receiving core that's as good as Patrick Mahomes. So don't tell me that, well, he's got a lot to work with. He's got tight ends. Yesterday, he couldn't trust in the red zone James Cook. So let's give him the MVP again. He doesn't have the trophy case, but the best quarterback in the NFL, it's not Lamar. It's not Aaron Rodgers. It's not Mahomes. It's Josh Allen, and has been for 2 years.
It has been for more than 2 years. Josh Allen is elite. Josh Allen is special. Josh Allen is the greatest quarterback in the NFL. And it's not even close. I've said this so many times. It's not even close. Josh Allen, and I've made this comment. This is one of like my earliest takes. And I was just like, this feels cool to say. I was like, I get why people make such strong statements. And that's not how I operate. I like to just like be a little bit more like, you know, let's have conversations. But I think one of the strongest and the first strongest statement I ever made on this channel was Josh Allen can do every single thing that Lamar Jackson can do, that Joe Burrow can do, that Matthew Stafford can do, Patrick Mahomes can do, but they cannot do everything that Josh Allen can. And that is the fundamental difference. That is the fundamental difference. It doesn't mean that Josh Allen is going to be able to succeed every single time. It doesn't mean that Josh Allen is going to be perfect, flawless, snorts, that he's going to be able to put his team on his back and win every single game. Doesn't mean that Dan's not going to have a terrible interception or a terrible turnover or a missed throw that ultimately causes them to lose the game, but Josh Allen literally can do everything, and he has not been on these just elite, unbelievable teams, and he's not had these elite, awesome coaches, etc., etc. And when Colin talks about the trophy case and the hardware, and it's just like, he has never ever been the problem for why the Buffalo Bills have not been able to win a Super Bowl. He snorts has never been the problem. He outplayed Patrick Mahomes in 2021, in 2023, in 2024. He was not why they lost. It's just a fact. I got the videos. I got the breakdowns. When you look at what Josh Allen needed to do, what he was asked to do from his team, the level of difficulty in the throws that he had to make, the quality of defense that was played against him and like against Kansas City, like it's just night and day. And I've already gone through the advanced analytics. I've gone through the film of it showing extended highlights. Like what Josh Allen is able to do is so unbelievable. And the problem is he can't do it every time. So when he loses against the Texans or something, people are like, oh, you say that he's the best. Ha ha. And it's like, guys, do you think he's going to have a 100% win percentage? Do you think he's going to have a 99% completion percentage? Like, what do we like? That's why the conversations around Josh Allen become so disingenuous. Someone's like, oh, I can't wait for the Bills to lose next week. Then we'll see who's the best quarterback. And it's like what? You think his standing is dependent on like a single regular season game? Like, what are you talking about right now? Like, how does that even make sense? And the thing is here where we see the Chiefs struggling and we see Mahomes struggling with it being unable to be like, I'll do it myself then. We see Lamar Jackson struggling right now. We could say injuries or whatnot, but he's like, he can't do it himself. There were moments to get with the Philadelphia Eagles against the Chargers, and like I saw Justin Herbert be like, I'll do it myself. Now, he is not on the level of Josh Allen. But I saw many moments in that game where he's like, I'll do it myself. Jalen Hurts needed to do that, and he didn't. He's just like unwilling to use his legs in the way that he has in the past. And it's really hampering him. It's really hurting his game, where Josh Allen is just like the man does everything. It's just remarkable. It really is. And I talked about this game a bunch because since I've made a bunch of these games, I obviously read the comment section and all that. I'm just like, I'm still dumbfounded by how many people try to even just downplay a game like this in a snowstorm against the Bengals. And the unbelievable plays that Josh Allen made drive after drive after drive, play after play after play. People are like, you're not giving enough credit to his receivers. And it's just like, guys, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? The conversions, like every big play, every gotta-have-it moment. It was just put the ball in Josh Allen's hands and hope for the best. And he succeeded. Josh Allen has easily been the best quarterback in the NFL for years. It's just obvious. It's just clear. And it can't be based off of Super Bowls because nobody said Matthew Stafford was the best quarterback in the NFL when he won the Super Bowl. Nobody said Jalen Hurts was the best quarterback in the NFL when he won the Super Bowl. So it's not based off of winning a Super Bowl. Like Nick Wright said going into the season and kind of throughout this season, that how dare anyone say that Josh Allen is better than Patrick Mahomes. You know, he like ripped that and he said if Josh Allen wins a Super Bowl, then and he's not talking about legacy, he's talking about who's the best quarterback in the NFL right now. And it's just like, dude, are you serious right now? The way how Josh Allen is playing right now is night and day different than what a Mahomes is doing. And it's just not even close. It's not even close. I mean, Josh Allen is top 5 in just passing touchdowns, okay? And he's got 3,000 yards and a 70% completion percentage. And he doesn't have Jackson Smith and Jigba, right? He doesn't have CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. He doesn't have Amon-Ross, St. Brown, Addison, Gibbs, etc. He doesn't have Puka Nacua and Devontae. He doesn't have those things. And like Nick Wright is complaining about the drops and stuff. Josh Allen has 17 drops. Patrick Mahomes has 22. It's a difference of 5 drops. It's notable, but it's not like Josh Allen is benefiting from just elite catching when we control for the drops. Josh Allen has a 78.1 adjusted completion percentage. Patrick Mahomes 73.6. So Josh Allen is still more accurate. It's just the reality of the situation. And his passer rating 102.9. And everyone's all about like Matthew Stafford's the best quarterback in the NFL right now. He's got all those passing touchdowns. And it's like Josh Allen has like 3,500, 3,600 total yards, and he's the top rusher in the NFL right now. And he has 12 touchdowns, rushing touchdowns. 12. So he's just 1 touchdown less than Matthew Stafford because Matthew Stafford has 0 rushing touchdowns and has negative 10 yards. And he's got 12. And Patrick Mahomes has 47 yards, but he only has 4. And again, these are hard-fought touchdowns that Josh Allen has to fight through, that he has to barrel through. So he's the best running quarterback right now by a large margin. I mean, 345 yards of his rushing yards. 345 out of his 487 are after contact. Do you know how insane that is? So Patrick MS put this in context. 165 yards after contact for his 407. Josh Allen is over double that for yards after contact, for 487 yards. The vast majority of his yards come after contact. It's crazy. The man does not go down. He has 37 rushing first downs. 37. Leads the NFL. Leads the NFL. 37. Jalen Hurts is 32. I mean, it's remarkable. And then they want to talk about things like O-line or run game. It's like, or receivers. First off, the Los Angeles Rams are 10-3, and the Buffalo Bills are 9-4. Okay? And the pass block win rate for the Los Angeles Rams, 69% top 7. The Buffalo Bills are 73%, so a 4% difference. And so Josh Allen benefits from that. Yet third, the Rams, 17, 1.5 points third in the NFL for defense. The Buffalo Bills, 22 points, 14, 22.5 points. And again, no Puka, no Devontae. But then people will say, yeah, but the run game, Josh Allen benefits from the run game. When you subtract Josh Allen's rushing yards, his team as a whole, James Cook and his other Reese and his other running backs have 1,500 rushing yards, 1,500. The Rams have 1,600. So Matthew Stafford is benefiting from a better run game, better receivers, better coaching. I don't care what anyone says. McVay is obviously clearly better than Brady and a better defense. The one benefit that Josh Allen has a 4% better offensive line, and there's a 1-game difference in win-loss record, yet everyone is singing the praises that Matthew Stafford is having the most unbelievable season ever. And Josh Allen has more total yards, by the way, 1 touchdown shy of total touchdowns, and we want to act like Matthew Stafford this whole season 100% is the MVP, and it's like, wait a second, Stafford has a 66.7% completion percentage. Josh Allen is 70%. Josh Allen has more total yards by a couple hundred. a higher yards per attempt, 8.2 to 7.8, a 1 shy of total touchdowns. Yeah, a higher adjusted completion percentage, 78.1 to 75%. Josh Allen is actually getting pressured more. So we can say that Josh Allen has a better pass block win rate, but yet Josh Allen is actually being pressured more, 162 times to 136 times. I don't know, man. I just want to know why. It was like snorts. Clearly Stafford is better. Clearly, like nobody was even considering Josh Allen in the MVP conversation. It wasn't like a real in the beginning of the season, maybe in the first few weeks, but then it was really like no, and it's like, are we serious? Are we seeing what Josh Allen is doing right now? Like, are we serious? I don't know. And it's actually interesting because Josh Allen has 162 dropbacks with pressure. Matthew Stafford 136, but yet Josh Allen has 378 pass attempts. Matthew Stafford 432. So Josh Allen is being pressured at a higher rate per pass attempt. And yeah, that's pretty crazy. And it just shows you what Josh Allen has to do with his legs, because Matthew Stafford 452 dropbacks. Josh Allen 457 dropbacks. So 5 more dropbacks, but yet a huge discrepancy in pass attempts. And a big part of that is because of all the scrambles that Josh Allen has to do. That's what he needs to do in order for his team to win. That's what he needs to bring to the table. Josh is second in the NFL in completion percentage. Shout out Drake May. Yeah, Matthew Stafford is 14th in completion percentage. I don't know. I don't know why Josh Allen doesn't actually truly get the actual credit that he deserves, because there's no one in the media, like if Josh Allen was having this season, if Mahomes was having this season, it was Nick Ray. If anyone was talking about like Stafford or Drake or any of these other guys, he would be like, this is ridiculous. This is an insult. This is so disrespectful. How dare anyone be? And it's just like there's an argument for Stafford. There's an argument for Drake May. There's an argument for Justin Herbert. I think Justin Herbert actually at this point, and I was definitely on the train of like Drake May MVP, and like I still think it's there, especially we'll see how, their rematch goes. And especially if they get the 1 seed, like, there's a real argument that Drake May should be the MVP. But like, I don't know. And that's why it's like, I'm not even really trying to have an MVP conversation, because I think it's inherently flawed. And I think what Justin Herbert's doing, unbelievable. And you can make the argument that he's more of the MVP than Drake May or Josh Allen, for that matter, just because of how decimated that O-line is and just how much of a mess that team is, and just keeping that team even remotely afloat is insanely impressive. And it's not saying that Justin Herbert's better than Josh Allen, obviously, as I've just sung the praises of Josh Allen. It's just the MVP conversation is a tough one, but it's just the lack of respect that Josh Allen gets. And even throughout the course of the season, because even if we're talking about like MVP moments, Heisman Mo, trophy moments, it's like he's got lots of them this year. Like, are we serious? Right? 6 total touchdowns. The Blizzard game that obviously just happened, like he's got a lot of them. He's got no shortage of insane moments. The comeback win against the Baltimore Ravens week 1. Like, come on. He's 3-0 in games where his defense gives up 32 or more points. Like, and he's played out of his mind in those games. Like, absolutely out of his mind. The leading rusher, or like a couple yards shy of being the leading rusher on top of all the passing stats, and, endless total touchdowns, 4 total touchdowns, 6 total. I mean, like, it's just, this guy is outrageous. This guy is outrageous. It's Josh Allen. He can do every single thing that every other quarterback can do, but they certainly cannot do everything that Josh Allen can do, even if you combine all those quarterbacks together. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about Josh Allen? Is he truly the best quarterback in the NFL for years now, according to Colin? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single comment, so you agree with me or disagree with me. Either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all generally feel connected to, something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much.